Hi, everybody. Hello.
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 It's been a little bit. We didn't have a podcast last week, and we're not going to have one next week either.
Oh, really?
So, my buddy got married this past week, and literally when I'm coming back from the wedding, they're like, hey, we need you to go on a work trip the week of the 11th. I'm like, the entire week? They're like, yes, the entire week. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. I get. Sure. My bed's overrated. That's fine. It's okay. No. Anyway, but yeah, we're back. We're doing the podcast, and we're gonna do stuff. So, Mike, how was your week?
Stuff. My week's been pretty good. Last night we recorded a special Renegade Free for All podcast. Jacob came back with a couple of his research professors, and we had a very nice talk about autism representation in media. Looking forward to when that gets released.
Nice. Very nice. Pretty.
Well, other than recording a new late crap over the weekend, yesterday was my birthday, so
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, so I finally saw Fantastic Four yesterday. So that was pretty good. I did do the Five Guys thing, which was amazing. You didn't tell me about the freaking peanuts, Brock. Like, that shit is lit.
Yeah, the peanuts are great.
Yep.
The best part is, like, right across
Peanuts
from Five
Guys.
Yes, but the best part about...
Nothing is better than nuts from Five Guys. Anyways,
Yeah, all the nuts. Just nutting it up in the joint. But anyway. The nice thing about where my Five Guys is like right across, like in the same shopping center, there's an Amazon Fresh. So I picked myself up a little bottle of wine, and then I showed the Brock to Mike before we went live. I finally finished the sticker things, and yes, that is a
derpy.
Yeah,
nice. And I also got a derpy shirt, and like I was over at like my parents' place, and my mom decided, like, you know what, you're gonna do unicorns. You like unicorns? I was like, hell yeah, because I think I'd said I wanted a funfetti cake, and it just spiraled out of control. But now I do have a mug that's with a unicorn on it that says "Magical Bastard." So you know what, it was worth it.
Hey, Pringle. Nice. On that same subject, I went to a con like a week after K-pop Demon Hunters had launched, and I didn't watch the movie. I saw like a poster of Derpy, and that was it. This weekend, I will be going to a con. Y'all have had 5 weeks. Please have something there when I get there. Because I made this statement on my Facebook, and this blows my mind that Netflix hasn't done it themselves already. I've kind of gotten to a kick where I normally never liked long sleeves, but I've kind of started to like it now. And I wanted to get some K-pop Demon Hunter shirts. How on God's green earth do we not have a long sleeve t-shirt with Rumi's demon patterns on it?
I know. That and like tanks. It's
no
like,
clue.
And a lot of them are like the weird shape, because I like low cuts. And I'm like I'm a lady. Can we just have, something that fits the girlies over here? It's like, It's the same generic t-shirt style. I'm like, I love the design, but I'm like, I know I'm not going to wear this.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to be one of those. I'm like, once Redbubble gets going, I'm going to have some shit. That's all I hope on. But, Kiona.
Nice. So kind of a lot happened over the past 2 weeks. We had Comic-Con 2 weeks ago, and then we had a little over a week ago, and then last weekend we had Evo happening. So so I added that to the doc, Brock, so we can talk about that a little bit later. Towards the end of gaming news, we'll talk about some Evo stuff. Nothing too drastically exciting, if you ask me. Probably because I'm like the only person on the planet who's not super excited about Marvel Tokon. But anyway, that's because I have issues. But yeah, Comic-Con also pretty interesting. So yeah, we'll discuss it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's just been, pretty much the same old stuff. It was nice taking part in the panel last night on autism in film, autistic people in film. That was really interesting. Nice. Yeah, I enjoyed that. So hopefully we get to maybe do that again at some point.
Absolutely. It's good to have stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, so I did have a pretty big thing happen over the last week. One of my best friends, a literal brother to me, got married, and I got to stand up at his wedding, so that was really cool. I got to
That's
walk
cool.
basically my surrogate mom, Mama Hatfield, who is basically this friend. If he didn't have good parents, he would also have his last name changed to be Hatfield. That's how close they are. Like, he's close with the family like I am. So I got to walk her down and then walk down my little Hatfield sister on the way back up the aisle when we walked out. So I nailed that. That was perfect. So, but for those that haven't stood up in weddings, typically you get your grooms and bridesmaids, typically you get them gifts. And like they were looking through and like Morgan was super excited about everybody's stuff and he was going and showing everybody else's present except for the person who was getting the present, obviously. And then like Morgan came up to me and goes, I hope you know, Beth was his wife was like, she was kind of iffy that I only got you one thing. She thought I should have got you more. And he's like, I'm not showing you it. I've given you it the day of, and I promise you, it may be small, but it's going to mean a ton to you. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm a rather big Batman fan. And I like some more movies than some people do, more than anything. Mike knows what one of my favorite Batman movies is. It's in an intro for our movie reviews channel. Now, for those of you that don't know, this just looks like a simple coin. Flip it over, and it is the scarred, screwed up pattern of Harvey's coin from Batman Forever.
Nice.
This was something so simple that I was just like, you know me better than anyone, because this is not something I would have known to ask for, but this was just so cool. I want to make like a rotating stand to put this on. But another thing, hey Jacob, how's it going? That I got, that I didn't know I was getting this. I have not seen my buddy Brian since I stood up in his wedding. Oh man, 3 years ago. And he's seen me for a while getting autographs at conventions and such and other things. And he was like, I'm getting you something. It's been a while in the making, but I'm getting you something. I'm like, dude, you don't have to get me anything. It's fine. He's like, no, I had to get you this through a connection that I have. It's not costing me anything, but I'm getting you this. All right, sure. So my buddy Brian, for the longest time, worked at a comic book shop. And I guess through this comic book shop, they like, it was through a place that did like bookings for like conventions and such. So a big period in comics that I know most of us who read X-Men comics here are fans of is Krakoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get to the wedding and Brian goes, I have something to give to you. For those that don't know, this is Uncanny X-Men number 700.
Oh shit.
The end
That's
of the Krakoa
awesome, dude.
era.
Yeah, that's full.
That
full Krakoa.
is Ross Marquand, who voices Xavier in X-Men 97. That
I met him. He's a very cool guy.
Yes, he is. That's Lenore Zahn, Rogue.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
Rogue.
Nice.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is A.G. Lacoste, the 97 Gambit.
Yep.
This, which will make you very happy, that is Allison Court, the original Jubilee.
The original,
Nice.
the OG. Yes, there you
And
go.
I'm
Very
going to make
nice.
sure I name her same right, because I always say this wrong. Catherine Dishon, the original Jean Grey.
The original Jean Grey. Yeah.
And then down here, you can barely see it, but it's Wolverine, that's Cal Dodd.
Cal Dodd. Very nice.
I lost my shit when he showed me this.
I bet.
I like even got me like a freaking professional like magnetic. As soon as I can get this thing back in here, because I do not want to ruin this. Magnetic like freaking protector for it. He's like, I didn't expect you to lose. I didn't expect you to lose your shit that much. Like, you normally don't talk about X-Men. I'm like, just because I don't talk about him all the time doesn't mean that that's really fucking cool. But yeah, he worked at a comic book shop, and I guess like a friend of his that worked there too.
That's so
was
cool.
Was
That's
like
so cool.
a
That is
seasoned
awesome.
helper that got sent out to just be like the guy at the table. I'm like,
Nice.
what? But yeah, so that blew my freaking mind. But yeah, this is like legitimately the only comic I have like post Dark Knight like in my possession. I just read comics like on Marvel Unlimited app and all that stuff. I don't like own them. I have a giant box of really old comics from one of my old guys at church that just gave me a giant box of it. He at one point had a copy of Snowbirds Don't Fly in there, but I ended up not getting to have that one. I was like, That would have been so cool to have that. For those that don't know, that is the comic where Green Arrow catches Speedy shooting himself up. But
oh God, yeah.
All right. So let's get started with buy or sell, and I'm gonna guess. I think Mike was the one that saw us originally, so I'm gonna go with Mike. Buy or sell the supposed Spider-Punk animated feature.
Super buy this.
Yes.
That's all I have. Just give it to me now.
Give
Yes.
it to me.
Same.
Give it.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. I
100%.
I need more Spider-Punk in my life for sure.
I'm kind of shocked it took them this long to announce it, if I'm being perfectly honest, because
Right?
you should
I
have
mean, I would
been-
like Gwen to get her own movie too, but you know,
Oh,
she's such a key character in Spider-Verse.
yeah, after that is all done, they could easily do a spinoff for just her.
Yeah.
But all right. I guess I'll just do a general buy and sell for this, since I'm gonna have a picture for it. Buy or sell our first look at the new Tom Holland Spider-Man suit. If I can get it.
That looks
That's-
like a Spider-Man suit.
That is bad. What am I doing? Why am I bad at my job? What is going on? Oh my gosh, why is this showing? There it is. Goodness
There it
gracious.
is.
I couldn't do it. But yeah, that someone
That
pointed
is
out to
definitely
me
a Spider-Man suit.
that is very TASM too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It reminded
Yeah,
me of that, honestly.
I kind of like the idea that they show that Andrew
got the web
and
shooters.
Toby's
Mhm.
Spider-Man had like some impact. So you have like a little bit of like the Toby suit in there, and then a little bit
Yeah.
of the silhouette's more like Andrew's suit.
Oh, absolutely. And I love the fact that for his web shooters, like it obviously was ones he had to make, so they're freaking big and clanky. Like they're out there. They're not this Stark Tech hidden shit you barely see. It's like big. I like that quite a bit.
Mhm.
There was a thing today where they showed like a tracking shot of Tom Holland on like a crane rig, like fake swinging through the city with explosions and shit happening. So it's gonna. A lot of people were mad you didn't get to see a whole lot of swinging and other things in the past movies. Like looks like they're rectifying all that, and it's
Yeah,
Duh.
it seems very back to basics Spider-Man, which I think
yes,
they needed to do.
yes,
Yeah, they
and it's-
absolutely need
yeah.
to go.
and it's Crenton.
Destin Daniel Cretton.
Destin Daniel Crenton directing this, so I got a good feeling
Okay.
that's gonna
Okay.
be
Yeah, I have a good feeling about it then.
the director of Shang-Chi doing this. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got more to come on that later.
Sounds
Because
good.
there's a whole bunch of the Spider-Man can't have his own movie crowd that's upset. Anyway,
People are just upset about everything now.
they're upset about everything. Kiona, buy or sell that a Bioshock 1 remake was in development but got canceled earlier this year.
Not loving that. That would have been cool to have it as a remake, I think.
Yeah.
But honestly, the first one still holds up pretty well, so I'm not completely upset about it, but at the same time, it would have been
Yeah.
nice. But
It
yeah,
would have
the
been.
first one holds up really, really well.
Like, it's one of those things where I'm like,
The
I hate to be
remaster's
that-
good.
The remaster's fine, but it's just gotten to the point of now where I know, reset the clock. Brock's going to talk about Resident Evil. If you're not going to achieve something that is even close to those Resident Evil remakes,
Yeah, then
don't do it.
maybe don't do it. Yeah.
Or for another example, if it's not going to be as good as that Dead Space remake,
Yeah. Also, like the recent trailer that just came out a couple of days ago for the Gothic 1 remake, actually, that looks really good.
that made my day.
So, yeah.
That is a game
so,
that not
like-
enough people have played.
Or like even like Elder Scrolls 4, even Oblivion looks really good. Like the remaster or the remake that they sort of made. It was kind of a remaster slash, whatever. But like, yeah, I mean, that looked good. So yeah, maybe it just wasn't up to snuff, or maybe it was something where they want to work on a new one.
It could be. But that was the other thing that I had in there. Apparently,
That was the other thing.
Bioshock,
Yeah.
Bioshock
I was
4
segueing you.
failed. Yeah. Bioshock 4 failed a compliance test or like a basic quality test, and they're going back to the drawing board.
So, I mean, it's not like Levine's not in
Levine
charge
has
of that
nothing to
anymore.
do with
He's
it.
doing Judas.
He's doing Judas, yeah.
So like, so is it still? Oh God, why am I blanking on their names?
The developers, I can't remember what they're called either.
Was it irrational? Not irrational.
I don't know. I don't think it's irrational, but
wait, hold on.
Team making
Bioshock developer.
Cloud Chamber?
No.
Apparently, Bioshock 4 is being developed by Cloud Chamber, a studio owned by 2K Games.
Boston and 2K Australia.
The studio.
It was irrational.
It was irrational. Okay.
It was irrational. It was just originally. Originally,
The studio was initially led by Kelly Gilmore, a veteran developer formerly of Firaxis Games. However, Gilmore has been removed from her position following a failed internal review. Now the creative director, Horgrath de la Plante.
Horgrath de la Plante?
Yes.
Sounds like
Horgarth or Hogarth? Yeah, that
sounds like a law firm to me. Horgrath de la Plante.
Yes.
I'll put some whore in your graph.
Hey, now this not in my
or maybe
not
some
in my
graph in your whore. I don't know.
Not in my Christian Minecraft server.
You know, Sonic's coming to Minecraft. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw that. Like, then what did Fortnite just get? Fortnite just got Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. Yeah, I just
Power Rangers.
Fortnite's getting Power Rangers.
Sonic should come to Minecraft.
That's more appropriate.
Here's the thing.
Sonic.
Like, why do you want to summon the Sonic fans in here? Like, first of all, Minecraft is a family-friendly game.
Not with the Rule 34 Minecraft Steves that are going to be happening
Yeah,
now.
I don't know.
Oh, think of all those.
I've seen a lot of chicken jockey.
Rule 34 creepers.
I've seen some Rule 34 chicken jockey that gets pretty racy.
Mm.
Oh, boy.
I mean, can you imagine how girthy those pixels are?
Gives a whole meaning to the word creeper. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, it does.
Bree, buy or sell now that according to Impervia, bots now take up over half of global internet traffic.
Wow.
Shocking.
I couldn't
Absolute
tell.
shock.
Oh, just what a fucking shocker. Holy shit. Like, are you shitting me? Like, dead internet theory isn't a theory. Like, it's
not
real.
a theory much anymore.
No,
It's a fact.
like we need to blow it all up, and we need to go back to our roots. Like, bring back the forums because
Hey.
we need to return to nature.
Kiona, you remember what happened in Cyberpunk? We're gonna just pierce that black wall, and then everything's gonna go back to the Stone Age. It's coming, baby. It's coming.
We can all go back
coming.
to dialogue, so then that way people can't post stupid shit because they'll be like.
Let me tell you what I just watched today. I had the distinct pleasure and honor of watching the Amazon Prime original movie War of the Worlds with Ice
Oh, God.
You watched
Oh,
it?
my.
No. Oh no.
Doesn't that movie have a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes?
You know, for the first few minutes, for the first like 20 minutes, I was like, this isn't too bad. This isn't that bad, you know? Like, I mean, it's bad, but it's not like that bad. And then we got to the end where he saves the world via Amazon drone delivery, which he needs in order to get a thumb drive into the Department of Homeland Security office that he works at.
Why did you do that to yourself?
Yeah, so like he needs a thumb drive, and the guy literally says, you have to put an official order through on Amazon so that I can set up the drone.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, hilarious.
That's dear Jesus.
No, Kiona, no.
No.
It's fine. I'm okay.
That sounds like a late crap episode right there.
That does sound like a lit crap episode.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to
like
put
a
yourself
Joestar
through that,
episode.
though. I mean, spoiled it for everybody. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we're still recovering from
The thrill is how you get
Apple.
there.
I'm still
It really
brought
is.
to like the Mo Jesus clip, which is starting to pick
Dude.
up.
How do they get Clark Gregg in that movie? How?
I don't know. Maybe that man needed money. I don't know.
Oh,
all that
man.
Agent
I mean, he would have
Coulson, all
had to
that
pay me a
Agent
lot.
Coulson money's drying up.
Maybe they just gave him $1,000 Amazon gift card. There's one point in the movie where like the guy sends up the drone And the drone literally, like, because the tripods, the alien tripods, are like shooting at the drone, and so they knock it off course, and the drone falls flat on it like flips over on the ground and falls on the ground, and then this guy is like, he's like sitting there, and they're trying to get him to like go over to the drone and flip it over so that it can go back up, and they're like, give him $1,000 Amazon gift card.
First of all, like, even if it is for Prime, I'm like,
what the hell?
yeah, how did that get like approved? What writer who has any self-respect would write anything like that?
You're really funny when you assume there was writers involved in that movie.
I know, bad, Brie, bad.
Man, man.
Before we get off, I have to show you this one line I wrote for my Mythic Quest script.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were showing it. We can show it off later. All right.
No, after the thing. Yeah, no.
Okay. Mike, buy or sell that Christopher Nolan doesn't like streaming being touted as an innovation in cinema. We are not a tech company. Innovation in our industry has always been and always should be what goes on the screen, not what screen it is.
I definitely buy that the director who insisted on releasing Tenet during the pandemic in theaters would be nonplussed about streaming.
You don't say. I love how that resulted in a bunch of people pirating it and watching it on their cell phones and posting it on Twitter.
Yeah, that was brilliant. But the thing is, like, long term, you end up being right, you know, especially since streaming, surprise, surprise, is a money pit.
Oh, no, of course.
Shocker. But I'm told every day it makes so much money. Bree, buy or sell that the Bad Guy 2 credits include a legal refusal for this film to be used in AI programs. All rights in this work are reserved for purposes of laws in all jurisdictions pertaining to data mining or AI training, including but not limited to Article 4-3 or Directive EU 2019/790. This work may not use to train AI.
I mean, good. Like, I wish more studios would do that. Kind of shocked that DreamWorks is the first to do it and not Disney, but hey.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. Kiona, buy or sell that the exclusive, a TV series adaptation of Wolfenstein video games, is in development at Amazon MGM Studios, and how long do you think it is before they just cast Alan Richson as BJ
Blazkowicz? You know, well, I mean, if there was ever a person who was made to play BJ Blazkowicz, it would be
he's just
it would
right
be
there.
Alan Richson. Plus, they can give him $1,000 Amazon gift card. That'll entice him.
They can. But I love how Amazon's just like, let's just get all of the video game ones since we know how to do Fallout.
Let's throw in a bunch of product placement too.
Yeah.
Let's tell people, literally, order a $20 thumb drive off Amazon so that you can save the world with it.
You want to know what's going to happen? All the Nazis are going to use eBay, and all the Americans will use Amazon.
There you go.
You will not be using the Amazon gift cards!
We'll use the eBay! All of the eBay!
Yes, I forgot. The official tagline for the series states, "The story of killing Nazis is evergreen."
Yes.
I love
Beautiful.
it so much.
Shocking.
Man.
That's the thing we all like.
Alan Richson from Aquaman on Smallville to BJ Blazkowicz. I think that's a good career trajectory there.
The fact that I don't even have to go online or on social media to know that that's going to upset, like, the worst people just warms my heart.
I can't wait. I just can't wait.
So I will say this for Jacob's comment about Megan 2.0. I actually didn't hate Megan 2.0 as much as this War of the Worlds movie. Like, Megan 2.0 was actually kind of entertaining.
I still need to watch the Megan movies.
I mean, Megan's like, it can't be. It's like,
The first one was great.
Yeah.
The first one was great. The second one is not as good, but it was entertaining, I thought.
Yeah, I had fun with both of them.
It was all right.
Now, question, when they make Megan 3, how are they going to classify that one?
Make it a musical.
No, I'm talking in the title.
Yes.
There's 3 in her name already. Are they just going
Oh,
to
God.
just put Megan again and
This
hope
is gonna
no one
be
notices?
Megan. Mathregan.
The Thregan.
Mathregan.
The return of Fan Four Stick.
Fan Four Stick. Yes.
I'm probably going to butcher this name. Anna Negueria?
Noguera.
Neguera.
Noguera?
Or Noguera.
Mike, buy or sell that Anna is reportedly turned in a first draft script for the Teen Titans live action DC film.
Yeah, no, I buy that. Right now
She wrote
her
Supergirl.
priority is Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that's right.
Oh yeah, so they must
Nice.
really like her.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
She's got
Must
Supergirl
really like
next year.
her work. Yeah.
And
We'll see how that goes, how that's all like what those drafts do. If people don't like Supergirl, I'm fully assuming they're going to. It's...
Well, because I'm kind of
Source
assuming
material's good.
Oh, absolutely. If they do
I'm
that comic
assuming-
verbatim, it'll be great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that because Gunn tends to work with, the same, like, adjacent group. So obviously there's
He
something that
usually
he
does.
likes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He knows what he likes and he knows who does good work. Bree, buy or sell that Skeet Ulrich has officially been cast in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, reuniting with Matthew Lillard.
This makes too much sense, so bye.
Yeah, it's really good. Alrighty, so we got one last DC one. Kiona, buy or sell that Zach Krieger, Weapons and the Barbarian, and the guy who he's the one doing the Resident Evil movie?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Reportedly has wrote a script for a Joker and Harley Quinn movie that he intends on pitching to James Gunn. And the internet is mad because it's not Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
Well, let's hope that they get her there.
I kind of agree, especially since Margot Robbie was pushing let Harley be just a little bit gay so hard, and they denied her. We cannot let future injustices go through.
Well,
Terrible.
I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm perfectly okay with Harley Quinn having the gay relationship with Poison Ivy. But the biggest injustice that happened in that movie was Cassandra Cain.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Agree.
Let no one tell you otherwise. That is the worst casting in a superhero film ever. Worse than Shaq and Iron. For people that forget about that.
Wow.
But anyways,
you mean Steel?
Oh, Steel, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, Steel, sorry.
I will say this. If it's an adaptation of Mad Love, fully
Then
on
hell
board.
yes.
Absolutely on
but if
board
they
with that.
actually do it and not the bullshit that they did in the Suicide Squad,
The Suicide
actually,
Squad, weird
actually do
shit that they did there.
Yeah, do it for real. If you're gonna do Mad Love, then fucking do Mad Love.
Mhm.
No, let's not dance around it. Just do it.
So I think Margot Robbie is not going to be Harley anymore.
I would
is that
imagine
correct?
not.
I would imagine not. And also,
He's not bringing her over.
No.
Pretty much the only one he's bringing over is Cena.
Do you know who
Basically.
I actually kind of like to be Harley Quinn now that I'm seeing her face and the makeup done over it? She was literally just in Fantastic Four. Vanessa Kirby would be really good as Harley Quinn.
Ooh, maybe?
I'm just imagining her in the classic white jacket, red blouse, black sweater, interrogating the Joker at Arkham. And I get
Okay, I could
It's-
see it.
it could be literally
could
anyone
see
at
it.
this point.
you know who would be
I'm gonna
really
miss
good?
Margot.
Ella Purnell.
That would be pretty good. I can
Because
see
I
it.
see the vision.
because right now
Oh,
she's
geez,
just
Umbra.
around the right age for it.
Umbreon, I don't want to talk about that fucking movie.
Never. Never again. Never in my life.
I don't want to talk about that fucking movie.
Well, here's
Never in
my
my
thing
life.
because
Anna
now Ella,
Paquin wouldn't be bad. It all depends on
Well,
what
Anna
age they want
Paquin
Harley
would
to
not
be.
be bad.
right? Because what I'm saying is, when Margot started, I think that's around the age Ella is now.
Probably.
Let me
Yeah, because
confirm.
because Margot is 35, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think that would be pretty good. Yeah, I think so. I can't even with
I could
stuff.
see that. That's a little.
I can't
Might be a
even
little close to Jinx.
with these freaking pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, oh absolutely. It's a little bit of just differentiating what kind of crazy you are. Now they got a very different version of Jinx, which I will bring up later. shameless AI. My God. But
oh geez. Oh
but,
yeah.
But it's nice to know that for as many bots as there are on the internet, there's some good old fashioned human scum bullies that sometimes will use their powers for good.
yeah. But all right. Anyways, hey, you guys, I've been mentioning quite a few times on this podcast that I've been playing Palworld quite a bit. You know that there's an ongoing lawsuit for Nintendo because Palworld is too close to Pokemon, apparently. So I was just scrolling through Twitter and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to look at some stuff. And that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Wow, it's been too long since I've done this. And I've been like, I see something. And I'm like, huh. You know, Nintendo, in the midst of trying to say that Palworld is ripping them off, I think lost the plot.
Holy shit.
That is for sale actively on the Switch right now.
How is that even?
Wait, what?
What?
Kiona, you've played Palworld, right?
Hold on. Yes, I have. I played a little bit of it when it first came out. I did not know that Palland was actually a thing that exists.
This screen look a little familiar here?
Oh, good lord. What the hell? What?
This is Palland.
I'm so confused right now.
And let's look at there. A bunch of pals with the exact rock formations and other things that you chip around to get resources, and a character that looks strikingly like the exact OC you get if you pick Orange Hair in Palworld, holding a gun.
Yeah. So it's literally just Palworld, but with the serial numbers filed off.
Oh yeah,
it is literally Palworld.
So Nintendo's suing because other people are ripping them off? Fucking what?
Oh, but you see, it's only $3.99.
It's only $3.99. The fact that this is literally called fucking Palland?
Palland.
God, you know,
this blew my mind.
Yeah, I know.
The publisher's name is Boggy Soft.
Yeah, there's no quality control there. Like people say, like the last gen of Pokemon's graphics looks like shit. Holy crap!
Yeah, this is like terrible.
From the developers of Only Up and Thief Life Simulator. Or the publishers, I should say.
A Thief Simulator, you don't say.
You don't say.
You know what this looks like? What if
Palworld?
No. No, I'm saying the quality of this looks like if Games Mill made a Pokemon game.
Game Mill. Lord.
Okay, Game Mill. Oh, by the way, I showed you guys that stupid Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer game they made. I was like, this is a Game Mill game. And then I saw the end, I was like,
of course it
son
is.
of a bitch!
Yeah. I had to show that because of like, what the actual fuck?
God.
Like, that should kick their lawsuit clean out the door. That is fucking insane.
Yeah, like, I'm surprised that is even still up on the eShop.
Can you imagine? They countersue because they copied the game they're suing them from copying. All right. Speaking of, hey, let me...
And that Switch 2 just has all the hits, right?
Can I copy your
Switch
homework,
2?
but,
Amazing.
just make it a little bit different? Hey, so, I have been professed a pretty big fan of the Horizon games, right? I don't think I've ever mentioned it. But, so... I'm going to show you if I could get the exact image. It's really bad when I'm looking up Horizon and it's giving me Lights of Motorium before I get Horizon.
Oh my, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? Hold on.
That's how bad it is.
I got Lights of Motorium images in the first 6 images for Horizon.
Like,
the
what are we
first
doing?
6 images.
Okay, thankfully that did not happen with me.
That just blew my goddamn mind. But anyway, so we were talking about shameless, ripoffs. And like I said, I'm a professed big fan of Horizon. And so, when this comes up, I'm like, okay, someone said this game is kind of close. I did it again. And they're like, hey, you got to look at this. This looks a lot like Horizon. And I'm like, it can't be that bad. And then I'm like, okay, so everyone look at this is going to be kind of low quality here, but that's what the main front shot of what Horizon looks like.
Yes. Yes,
right?
it is.
Okay.
So now I'm going to show you what Lights Amatorium looks like. We're gonna exit this, and then we're gonna share the screen. This is really bad. The more I look at it, the more it hurts my soul. Then we're gonna look at Lights Amatorium.
Jesus.
No.
Do you want to know what makes this worse? And this came out in the patent filing. I have to say something because I am the Horizon stand that I am. This game came out, the original, against Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yes, it
The
is.
second came out against Elden Ring. I have been beaten to death by everyone saying, this game's an original and no one plays it. It's a fucking dying franchise. Why do they care so much about this? They had to legally say how many non-combo, non-package deal versions of Horizon have sold as of now in this filing. Guess. With the 2 games and the 1 remaster. No, 3 games technically with the VR game that sold basically nothing.
I would say maybe at least 10 million.
Anybody else guess?
Yeah, I would
12
say
million?
around 10 to 15.
38 million copies.
Oh.
Holy shit, that sold way
Holy
better than I
shit.
thought it did. Okay. All
38
3 of them,
million.
all of them together, I could see 38 million, yeah.
38 million copies. The game that, quote unquote, no one plays and Sony should just drop because everyone hates it. Anyway, so Horizon explodes. Lights of
Yeah.
Amatorium is made by Tencent.
Yep.
In this lawsuit, papers are filed and shown that not long after Horizon came out, what's that knocking at the door? Hey, it's Tencent. What do you guys want? Hey guys, we're offering our services to make a Horizon sequel set in Japan. And Sony goes, no thanks, we appreciate it, but we're gonna make our sequel on our own. And then this game gets made. But it's an original idea, guys. They didn't copy Horizon at all.
No, definitely not.
That doesn't smell scummy as shit.
Did you
That's-
see that 7-minute long trailer, 7.5-minute long trailer?
Yep.
Did you see how many other ideas that they kind of
Ripped
Ripped
off
on-
from everyone?
like? There's some light base building. There's some
There's a Destiny Ghost in there.
there's a Destiny Ghost. Yeah, that's what I just
But
kept
like
saying
that trailer verbatim, when you start it, and it's the whatever they're called, the giant, obviously tall neck creatures walking in front of you, and you're walking up and watching them go by, is a literal copy and paste, drag replace of the first trailer of Horizon.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah, it really
That is
reminded me of it.
nuts. That's insane.
It's fucking insane. But Pat from Two Best Friends called what this game should be called to a T. Horizon Zero Originality.
Nice.
Like, peak. I love it. Oh, I'm just,
Team
how do you,
Horizon.
yeah, exactly. How do you go, hey, we want to make a sequel for you? No. Hey guys, we're making this original game that has nothing to do with Horizon at all, but it's just going to look kind of like it. Ignore all those papers where we tried to make a Horizon sequel, though. Ignore all that. That's legally filed when we tried to make a game.
Yeah, you know what's like adorable that they thought they'd get away with this? You know, because they'd be like, oh, it's plausible deniability, but they left a paper trail saying, hey, like they literally went to Sony, like, that is just so dumb.
I'm going to see, can I find this thing? Where? I don't know if you guys remember this.
Oh, I do. I know what you're talking about. I do.
I don't know how to find the photo, but there was this game that just took this photo from Resident Evil and took the background, took the Resident Evil off, and then photocopied their characters over it, but did such a bad job of photoshopping it that the barrel of Claire's revolver is still in the background of the photo.
Wow.
It's one of the worst photoshops I've seen in my life. I'm glad someone else knows what I'm talking about, because it is bad. It's so bad. I wish I could find it, because it was one of those like Facebook advertised games.
Oh God.
But oh man.
Yeah, I know.
If anyone can find that thing, post the link in the comments, because I need to show people who haven't
I found
seen.
it. I found it.
Show it.
Okay,
Show it.
let me just download the image really quick so we don't.
Oh, it's bad. Kiona, you're going to get a good kick out of this. This is so bad.
Okay.
Like, how did no one catch this? I have it saved on my phone somewhere, but it would take me forever to find it.
Here
This
it
is
is.
the fucking... Look at this.
What?
But the best part, and I don't know if we could get the full image of that one, in the back, like you can't see where her pistol is. Where her pistol is there, the photoshopping is so bad,
here.
they forgot to get rid of Claire's barrel of her pistol. It's still
that's what it is. It was Walking Dead Survivors. I was like,
Walking Dead Survivors. That's
Oh my God.
here.
if you have it, share it.
Yeah, I do. Give me
It's
like
the-
2 seconds.
It's the fucking best. This is my favorite Photoshop. Right there, you can still
Oh,
see the
geez.
fucking gun in the back.
What?
That's
the
so bad.
How?
How did that get past them? It's the fucking...
Good Lord.
When I tell you, I almost pissed myself laughing the first time someone sent me that. Oh, it was so good. Because everything else is well
Floating gun
hidden.
barrel.
Except for that. That means they photoshopped everything else out and then just saw the pistol and went, nah, send it. No one's buying this.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
And
all
no
right.
one did, thankfully.
Yeah, good God. But all right. So, for those that don't know, a long time ago, Sony had said in their like, what do I want to say for this? Their strategy for their live service games, that they want to put them as many platforms as possible to get business out, stuff like that. They said this specifically for the multi-platform games. And then the fucking world exploded when they put a multi-platform game on Xbox, when it's not the first time that they've done it. MLB The Show is a PlayStation-produced game that's on a fucking Xbox. But now, so many people, I guess, mass emailed Sony that they actually put out an official statement.
Wow.
Sony responded to the mass. Oh shoot, that's right. I have the picture in the comments here. Hold on one second. If I can get. All right, there is. So while we continue to explore new ways to grow and evolve our gaming ecosystem, we are committed to preserving a unique identity that PlayStation represents. Sony wrote, as we have in the past, we will always listen to feedback of our community, including valued players like you, to ensure that our decisions align with the PlayStation experience you would expect. They're just gonna put them on multiplayer. Do you know what Xbox is known for more than PlayStation ever has been? Multiplayer.
Exactly.
That is the one thing that Sony has never gotten on anyone, practically, is multiplayer. Ever. And if anyone says otherwise, you're lying. One of the biggest PlayStation fanboys is right here. You are all lying if you say that Sony has ever had multiplayer edge over someone. Like for the however many years they had online for free. That's about the only thing that was a difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But even
That's
still,
about
Xbox clobbered the shit out of them in online numbers for like COD and everything. Until recently, more multiplayer people, well, 70% of COD supposedly now, but that's just because Xbox literally got killed by Don Matrick. That was not Xbox's fault. That was Don Matrick's fault. And Phil Spencer
really
didn't
was.
help it with certain things, but that was
No,
more
he
Don
hasn't been
than
helping
Phil.
it. Mm-hmm.
But, all right. Hey, Kiona.
Yeah.
You remember WB Montreal made the really good move not too long ago to make the gangbusters 100 million copy selling
The
game,
amazing Gotham Knights.
Oh, well, no, that was the first blunder.
Yeah.
We had that, and then WB made Rocksteady make them a live service game that did very well too. Called, Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Just
biggest game of the year. Like won all the
Biggest
game
game of the year.
awards.
Such a great game. So great.
All of them.
both games, really. Two of my favorites.
Absolutely.
I'm not being sarcastic at all right now.
WB Games is just killing the industry. Like, I don't know what the hell the rest of the game industry is doing, but come on, people. Let's keep it up.
The estimated number of value they lost with Suicide Squad is north of $200 million.
Not shocking at all.
No,
So,
I can't say I'm surprised.
Naturally, you would think, let's make another one.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Let's lose more money.
Yeah, WB Montreal Games is making a AAA live service game based on the iconic DC Comics property per a job listing mentioning post-launch monetization and ongoing content built on Unreal 5 engine for console and PC. Likely not Batman. If it is not a Justice League game, don't make it.
Yeah, just don't do it.
You know what this
Or
reminds
just don't
me of?
make it.
Or just don't do it.
Could
just do
like
that.
not to get like too political, but you know that one Simpsons joke of we govern and we hate ourselves? Like that's what WB Games feels like.
WB
You're
Games
not wrong.
used to be just rocking it with Monolith Games making the
Monolith,
the Shadow of
the Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War,
and then Rocksteady single-handedly holding down superhero
Rocksteady,
games,
the Arkham
for
games.
Years. Yeah,
Even WB Montreal did Batman Arkham Origins, which was actually pretty damn good. It wasn't bad. Like
I'm glad that game has come
state, but it wasn't
around.
bad.
That more people have come around to realizing that game's actually fucking amazing.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Like people, give or take. I will not take anyone away. That game was fucking busted at launch. It was,
but like
I fell to the map several times, but now,
yeah, same.
Just update it.
But
and
now
put it
it's
on
actually
current
really,
consoles,
really
please.
good. Yeah,
Give it an update to put it on current consoles.
Oh,
Please.
Yeah, for real.
The next story is making me laugh.
This made me laugh till I pissed myself. When I tell you, when this is the most Bethesda thing I've ever seen in my entire life, it was just the fucking best. I have to find where, where is it? Crap. All right. Why are you doing that? Stop it. Wow. My Facebook is freaking the shit out on me. Where is my messages? Come on. You can do this. I have faith in you. Where's that gorgeous bastard? He's right there. All right. So, did I not comment it in? Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta find the thing. Hold on. I have to find the thing. Don't worry. Don't worry. Daddy's here. He's gonna find it.
Daddy will make it all better.
Daddy, you sounded like Iron Mouse for a hot second.
Which, by the way, did you see her VOD of like the one reality show competition of like, are you hot? Which I vaguely remember that show existing.
Yes, that was something. But gosh dang it! Now I'll have to. Can I hold? Oh shoot! Hold on. I'm gonna have to find this. Bethesda W Games. There we go. So Bethesda, Softworks, Warner Brothers this is referring back to a lawsuit that I didn't know happened, but they figured out that WB Warner Brothers had stole code from them simply because there was a bug that happened in their game that was identical to a bug that was happening in theirs because of their code.
Oh boy.
So the accusation, Bethesda claimed that the Westworld mobile game developed by Behavior Interactive, published by Warner Brothers Games, illegally used source code and assets from Bethesda's Fallout Shelter game. Behavior Interactive had previously worked on Bethesda Fallout Shelter. The smoking gun, Bethesda's key point of evidence, was a specific camera glitch that appeared in both games, which Bethesda argued could only be present in Fallout Shelter's code, which was reused in Westworld. The glitch has been fixed in later versions of Shelter, but was present in the earlier build. How can your company be so known for bugs that that's how you can tell someone stole your code? Because it has the same bugs in it.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. How embarrassing.
That was really fucking good. That was really good. All right. I've got a couple here that I want to get Keona's opinion on because he's more of an Xbox guy than I am.
I'm still here.
Yes. Oh, I got you. All right. So
Yep.
Michael Pachter publicly walks back on some statements after claiming this was possible that he no longer thinks Xbox Game Pass can reach 200 million subscribers by 2034.
Probably not.
He
Probably
blames significant Game Pass price increases and churn. People subscribe, consume game content, and then immediately unsubscribe.
That's sometimes what I do.
I was about to ask you, you're an Xbox user mostly. Is that how you handle Game Pass?
Well, I'm more PC user than anything else. So so I use Game Pass for PC, but yeah, yeah, for me it's like with Doom the Dark Ages that just came out. Yeah, I was very heavily into playing that game for a while. And also I kind of do a thing where I just I save up my points and I just use my points and stuff if they let me. Because sometimes Microsoft says, no, we won't allow you to do that because we think something's wrong with your account. And then I email them and don't get a response for a week. Anyway.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right for Microsoft. But yeah, so essentially, I think that he's pretty well spot on there because I mean, and also beyond the big releases that they have on Xbox on Game Pass and stuff, like Doom was one of them.
Yep.
Elder Scrolls Oblivion's another. What was the Grounded 2, I would say, is kind of a moderate attraction for people that like that sort of thing. Clair Obscur is a good game on there. Even though it's French. That's a running joke. But no, I mean it's a pretty it's a pretty good game, honestly. Yeah. But yeah, I mean it's just not it's not something where the regular the bare bones catalog beyond those big releases like Call of Duty and what have you. I don't know that I would keep Game Pass going. There have been months where I'm like, you know what, I don't really need it right now. I got other games that I can play, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he's right. I don't think it's not a thing where we're not in a pandemic anymore, thankfully. So we're knock on wood, but we're not in that sort of situation where people are just having to stay home and shelter in place and just play video games and get Game Pass and stuff.
Absolutely.
It's not that reality anymore. So yeah, I can see why he would revise that.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's you have to realize after a while your number's only going to get so big.
It's the same with with movie and TV streaming services as well, where it's just you're going to hit that number and then it's going to plateau after a while because you're just not going to keep on adding things and adding things that would attract more people to your service.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. Alrighty. So, hey, speaking of things that Microsoft would do, hey, Keona, remember when they're we got quality games. Outer Worlds 2 is going to be $80. Wait. Not anymore. We're going to...
Keona, kill.
Are you...
I got you.
Pathetic card shock. But, so they made this really cute and funny little thing where they announced dropping the price, where they had the logo of Outer Worlds punching the $80 price tag out of the way. I don't know how you advertise punching yourself to make your game cheaper, to make that think that people are going to like it.
Well, Bane has something to tell them. Stop hitting themselves.
And that we're focused on bringing players incredible worlds to explore, and we keep our full-priced holiday releases, including Outer Worlds 2, at $70 in line of current market conditions. Other words, no one was going to fucking buy this game for $80
Or
any
here's
other.
the thing, maybe
Exactly.
no one's gonna buy that game at all because you can just pay $11.99 per month on PC and just play it on PC Game Pass.
This screamed to me. Those pre-orders were god awful.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God awful.
How
First of all-
I'm wondering if they were under 100K.
Like first of all, it's on Game Pass, so already people that are gonna play it are probably gonna wait to play it on Game Pass anyway. And secondly, it's the Outer Worlds is not exactly a system killer app seller, you know what I mean? It's not it was a solid game. It was a very good game. It was funny. And like I think that this one looks pretty okay. It looks like a better version of the first game, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't think anybody's really going to go out there. Like, there was no way that people were going to go out there and pay $80 for it, especially when it's on Game Pass. Why would I pay that? If I can play it on Game Pass, why would I play that? Just get Game Pass for a month and then just play it.
Mhm.
You don't need a month
100%.
to probably shoot through that game, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. All right, Kiona, this next one is all you.
All right. So over the past weekend, we had Evo happen. Evo is the big fighting game tournament that happens in Las Vegas every year around, I think it's around either July or August. So from what I saw of it, I didn't really watch it as much as I did last year. Last year was an interesting year for me because it was just coming off, like in my personal life, there was a move that happened. And so when we got to the new house and everything was set up, I really enjoyed watching Evo. It was something that relaxed me. And it was also like, what was interesting about it was for last year, there was this whole thing of maybe we got another MVC coming. Maybe we got another Marvel versus Capcom game in the works. And maybe we got another Capcom versus SNK game in the works. You know, and they announced things and everything seemed to be pointing in that direction. And then if you look at the way that things have worked out this year, you know, where we've got the Marvel Tokon fighting game, which is being done by Arc System Works, and it's not at all in a Marvel versus Capcom game. It is very much a Marvel versus Marvel game. It's got cool things to it. It's got a great art style. It's, you know, like I said, it's interesting. For me personally, as an MVC fan, I was very heartbroken by the announcement. I was like, I don't know that I've gotten over that still to this point. It looks good. It just doesn't look like anything that I'm terribly interested in playing. I'm sorry to say that. The Invincible Versus game, which is another tag fighter, another 3-on-3 tag team fighter, that looks more interesting to me. They released an Omni-Man trailer, so that looks kind of cool. It's a much more, you know, it's a much bloodier and more like aggressive in terms of gameplay and aggressive in terms of its cursing and stuff like that and swearing and stuff. And so it's like it's a little more my speed. It's a little dirtier, it's a little grimier. I like that. So I think it's from some of the same guys that worked on the Killer Instinct revival back in 2013. I think it was 2013. So that was cool to see them showcasing that. 2XKO was also showcased as well, which is the League of Legends fighting game. They had some stuff regarding that game. There was some Tekken 8 updates. I know Tekken 8 is kind of going through a thing right now. They announced a couple of new characters. Armor King is one. He looks really, really fun to play. Looks cool. Basically the heel version of King, which is the guy, like the wrestler dude in the tiger mask and everything. So Armor King is kind of like the heel version of him. I saw the trailer for that. That looks really cool. There's another new character as well, whose name I am forgetting. What was wait 1 second. Let me just look it up real quick here.
The Waffle House Man.
That's not Waffle House. You know what? Do you remember that one lady?
If only.
Do you remember that one viral video where the one in Waffle House employee, she just grabs like the one chair and she's ready to throw down? That is amazing.
Oh, yes.
For real.
Oh, absolutely.
There was another announcement for.
I wish you would defend me of her life. Like that's the kind of person you want to be friends with.
Yes.
So there was another announcement for a character named Miari Zoe, I think. Miari?
Okay.
Miari? Who looks kind of cool. She actually looks very, very cool. So yeah, I'm interested in that for sure. What else? What else do we have? So Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners in Guilty Gear Strive, she looks excellent. That's probably the one that got me the most excited, was just seeing the way that they integrated some of the Cyberpunk 2077 stuff in there.
I saw her ultimate. Where
the trailer thing looks so cool, where you get to choose like all the different hacks and stuff. That looked cool. So yeah, that's amazing. So, you know, never let it be said that I'm against Arc System Works. I am not against them. I just think I'm just so heartbroken still about the Marvel Tokon thing. But, you know, it's going to be great. It's going to be a fun game. I'm sure of it. That got no new characters announced, but a closed PS5 beta is happening in September from the 5th to the 7th. So that's interesting. To say the least. But yeah, no new characters announced for that. So I'm guessing that they're saving that announcement, maybe, or it's either that or it's going to be DLC that you got to purchase.
We got games.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, why is Star-Lord such a thing? I'm sorry. I'm annoyed at him. Anyway, it's fine. Apart from that, what else do we have? Interestingly, Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is getting a title update, and that is mainly for Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Street Fighter Alpha 3. For all intents and purposes, they're adding some new characters like Maki and a whole bunch of other ones that are kind of cool. Let me see if I can find the list real quick here. Fighting Collection 2 title update. Let's see here. Who are they getting? That is actually launching in a couple of days, so that's kind of cool. The title update trailer. So feature new quality of life updates, brand new artwork, remix tracks from Capcom Gems, and we got some new characters. Let's see, in alpha. Yeah, so anyway, got some new characters coming that way, which is kind of cool. I like that. I just can't find the list of characters. It would be nice if they gave us a list. They do not, because people don't like to write articles anymore.
No, unfortunately not.
Anyway, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I'm not super like thrilled. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves is also getting Ken, so they showed that, and that was kind of neat. Sea Viper was teased for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah,
that was kind of cool too. Yeah, I mean, I just think that like Evo for me this year, not as exciting as last year. Definitely not as much going on, in my opinion. And like I said, the hope is dead. We're not going to get an MVC4. I'm doubting that we're even going to get a Capcom versus SNK 3. And maybe the Fighting Collection didn't sell that much. I don't know. I don't know what the sales numbers are on that, but it's probably like a niche thing, so people aren't going to be, busting down doors to grab it.
Take this from a guy that has to wait 8 to 9 years in between Devil May Cry games from Capcom.
Yeah,
they will still make another Marvel game. They're just waiting to do it, and they're like, this one gets sued until we're done.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it all turns out and stuff like that. I'm just, still kind of like, I don't hate the game or anything. I would encourage people to try it out, but I'm just probably not going to play it myself. So with Tokon, it looks like the other type of Marvel fighting games, but just, without Capcom doing it. It's just Arc doing it, which is fine. So yeah, it was fun to see like all the streams and stuff. It was fun watching Max and him do his stream and everything, and them just all lose their voices from yelling at the crowd and everything. That was good. So apart from that, Evo came and went, and some interesting announcements, nothing that earth shattering or groundbreaking. So
Nice. With going on from that, Mike, if you want, I will kind of let you cover this. We had Comic-Con, and I really didn't kind of get to look at anything. So, if you would like, I can let you handle that.
No, we didn't, Pringle, but actually it's something cool about that. So,
Talk about the Avatar trailer. Oh.
So, my
yeah,
friend
it was
Kat
everything was great until the Fire Nation attacked. That trailer, yeah, okay.
So, actually, funny thing about that, my friend Kat actually worked on that.
Oh,
nice.
Yes, she worked mostly in 2. She did a little bit of 3 before she moved on to do other things, but it looks really good.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that trailer for the first time in front of Fantastic Four,
So did I.
and yeah,
It looks so much better
great
on a bigger screen.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Same thing with another trailer that dropped recently for Chris Stuckman's movie Shelby Oaks.
Shelby
saw
Oaks is
that-
great.
I saw that on Friday in front of a movie with Dave Franco and Alison Brie called Together. Yeah, which is a great little body horror film. But yeah, Shelby Oaks looks really good.
Looks fun.
As far as other Comic-Con news, I unfortunately did not prepare like a compilation of stories, but one of the things that did stand out to me was, if you're a Hell of a Boss or Has-Been fan, season 2 of Has-Been Hotel is coming out October 29th, and then Hell of a Boss is coming to Prime Video next month.
Nice. Patrick Stump, if I remember, what's his last name?
He is voicing
the
Abel.
character. Yes.
So that's perfect. And you know what? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure October 29th also, like, this might be purely coincidental, but I'm pretty sure that's also Viv's birthday.
That's my birthday too.
Oh, yeah. So you're going to have a very interesting birthday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The last Twin Cities Con that I went to had like 80% of the Hell of a Boss and Has-Been Hotel people, including Vizzy, there. And like they were all on one end of like the thing. And when I tell you, when I walked over there, I was nothing but in a sea of black and red and hearing some of the most obscenely odd shit being said out loud by people like Brandon Rogers. That was a fucking area to be in. Brandon Rogers is a ball of chaos incarnate. Like, that was the second time we got to see him. The first time was, and I didn't know what Has-Been was at all, but I kind of knew Brandon Rogers from like his Vine stuff. Like, we're sitting there, I'm getting Erica Lindbeck's autograph, and then he comes fucking crashing in, like going to people's tables going, nope, you're not mine, nope, where are we going? He's just talking all that way. He's a fucking psycho. He's something else.
Here's a little interesting thing that I just found online.
Oh?
Apparently, so the Buffy Hulu remake, or let's say not reboot. What's the word that I'm looking for?
Revival.
Revival. The Buffy Hulu revival has a cast now. Beyond Sarah Michelle Gellar and the younger Slayer named Nova, who's played by Ryan Kiera Armstrong.
Nice.
We have someone named, I'm going to butcher your name so badly, I'm sorry. Fali Rakoto Havana as Hugo, a privileged, likable geek. Okay.
Nice.
Ava Jean as Larkin, a chronic do-gooder, quote unquote. Sarah Bach as Gracie, the ringleader for a group of religious students. Oh boy. Daniel D. Tomaso as Abe, Nova's single father, and Jack Cutmore Scott as popular teacher Mr. Burke. So we have a new Giles apparently. And maybe a new Joyce in that group there. Also, Dynamite Entertainment now has the comic book license. So it looks like we're going to get some new comic books starring Buffy.
Nice.
They haven't revealed much in the way of the plots. of the comics, so we don't know. But the cover image that they have is of Buffy in her younger days, so it looks like it'll maybe be a continuation of the show or something like that.
But it's interesting. It seems like it's really starting to move forward now.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. She also, Sarah Michelle Gellar also said, as she's executive producer of the show, she also said that she's like, they're looking into bringing back characters from the past as well, including characters who are dead in the series. They're looking at bringing them back. But the question is, they want to make space for the newer cast as well. So it's not just going to be like, every single episode is going to be focused on the old cast. Kind of interesting.
I kind of think
I'm still excited for it.
I think that's kind of a good idea, so that we don't have another Star Wars sequel situation.
Yeah, we definitely don't want that.
Because I'm just imagining that with Buffy, that could be like insufferable.
Yeah, that could be. I would love to see some of the old cast come back though, for sure. But we'll find out.
I definitely think of all of them to come back. I probably like Willow would come back.
Yeah, Willow would be fun. She did mention dead characters coming back. Maybe Tara, maybe Anya, maybe Cordy. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know how they would bring Angel and Spike back. I have no idea how that would happen, unless they just somehow come up with the idea of like,
they're like, "Hey, Angel, you kind of got a little bit older. What the heck
happened? You kind of got old. What happened? What happened to these vampires?
I briefly became human, and now I'm a vampire again.
Briefly,
because I'm cursed. Because I'm Angel, and I'm just sad all the time.
And jealous made me drink the old man juice. I don't know. Anyway.
Lord.
But you know what though? That sounded very dirty. I'm excited for it, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, Tara coming back and cool, and then her and Willow kind of getting more of a conclusion. That'd be pretty cool. And I don't think that would be so far out there. Especially considering like their status is like one of the first like queer couples on TV, and they got done so goddamn dirty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real, they did. We're also in the midst of an X-Men comic book crossover thing because it's the 30th anniversary of the Age of Apocalypse storyline, which I didn't even think of, if you can believe that. So we have Age of Revelation, in which Doug Ramsey, also known as Cypher, has now become a character called Revelation, and now he's like the second coming of Apocalypse or something. It's weird.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm not really sure what's happening there, but they're doing the same thing with Age of Revelation that they did with Age of Apocalypse, where they're canceling like the traditional X-Men titles. Like instead of Deadpool, you have Undeadpool, and instead of like. Instead of like X-Men, it's like Amazing X-Men, Unbreakable X-Men, Expatriate X-Men, Cloak and Dagger, Rogue Storm, like X-Vengers, like it's crazy. So much X-Men. So yeah.
Triple X-Men.
That one is not available, unfortunately, except in our dreams.
That is only in the Ultimates universe with Quicksilver.
Indeed.
But yeah. Is there anything that anyone heard from Comic-Con that they'd like to bring up, or we move on from? Or
one more thing for comics. Absolute Green Arrow is something that sounds pretty good. I haven't taken the deep dive in the Absolute DC universe, but as soon as trades are available, I'm definitely have to start picking some of those up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess the one other thing, because it's kind of relevant to, I think, to most of us, we should probably briefly talk about the new Avatar show.
Oh yeah.
Seven Kingdoms.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested in it.
Could definitely talk about
I think
that.
people can finally get the fuck over all this Korra hate for no reason.
But
For real,
she
though.
has boobies, and the fact that we're having 2 female avatars in a row, I'm like, I like to think that Mike and Brian did that specifically on purpose.
No, my favorite thing ever, they show off the new avatar, and they're disabled. And I saw a group of just absolute chuds go, how can you make the avatar disabled? That won't be any good for the character. Oh, hey, Toth, how are you doing? The blind character that kicks the
Yeah,
shit out of
I
you
know.
over there? Oh, you're doing really good? One of the best characters ever made in animation? Cool. She has a peg leg, for crying out loud.
It's not like she can't you walk either, and also like I don't think having legs, like not having 2 legs when you go in the avatar state, necessarily matters as long as you can bend the elements.
You're only gonna have 3/4 of the avatar stakes. You don't have the other leg. Okay, you don't understand.
And let me say, in the 10,000 years or whatever that they have in Korra, that there's been like 10,000 avatars, not including the stuff where Korra technically starts like a new avatar cycle or whatever that was. Let's just ignore like all that. Like, you're telling me, and of all the avatars, there's never been one that has had like some sort of like impairment. Like, are you shitting me?
No.
Like, statistically, that is not possible.
Nope.
Never at all. Just can't happen. Can't have crippled heroes whatsoever. Oh, wait, Daredevil's gonna be inspired. Okay, sorry. Anyway.
But that's like the whole point about the avatars, that it's literally could be anyone. Like, you could come from anywhere. Like, you don't have to be like rich. I mean, yeah, there's been like, if you've read any of the tie-in books, has been some avatars that were born wealthy. Like the one fire avatar, I believe, before Roku, like his whole avatar thing is he just became like a head in government, and his way of balance is basically, you know, more through a bureaucratic approach, and he grew up in a rich household. Like, the fact that like you have to be impoverished to be the avatar, like, is seen in canon to be like not true. So like the whole point of it is that anyone can be great, and like this is like so basic, you fucking morons.
They never gonna learn.
Yeah,
No, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Yeah.
I'm very
Excited to
interested
figure out
about
what
the
event
sibling
happened.
character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be
Yeah,
interesting to have
that's
characters.
one of the more interesting things about it. Like the
Yeah.
fact that the siblings are twins, and one of them's the avatar.
And the
Yes.
other isn't. Like, that's just, oh, that is so good. But
At least right now.
I'm judging from the art that it has to do something with the spirit world and the portals. That obviously something with the
Ooh.
portals went wrong, and that's why it's
Mhm.
quote unquote Korra's fault.
Interesting.
Yeah. Apparently she had to destroy it and turn it into 7 kingdoms, I guess. Or 7 havens, sorry. It'll be another thing for them to be mad at that beautiful dark-skinned woman for whatever reason. She's also a lesbian, damn it! We can't be happy. Sorry, anyway. God, but yeah, no, I'm excited.
Interesting.
Anything in that and then there's also you also got the news that that other Avatar show that they're doing.
Oh,
The one-
you're talking about the movie that's coming out next year, The Legend of
Yes.
Aang.
Yeah.
They just announced who's voicing Zuko.
Stephen Yeun,
Stephen Yeun, yeah.
who
Huh.
has already been in the Avatar universe.
Yeah, he was Juan.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's cool. It's exciting. See what they're all gonna get up to later on. That'll be cool. Like, I also didn't know much about anything other than Dante Bosco for like the voice actors of the Avatar
Mhm.
people. Michaela Jill Murphy has become one of my like favorite people to see doing anything. She's just a giant ball of positivity, like at all times. She's fantastic. And seeing her interact with fans in like full Toph cosplay is awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and like her and like, you know, the guy who plays the boulder was Mick Foley. And like, yeah, like apparently when they ever get to cons, like they will go out of their way to make sure that after someone talks to them that they're sending them to each other's tables.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's
You know what the
awesome.
other good thing is that the guy who played Aang, Zach Eisen, because like basically, because you could tell like in book 3, like they had to pitch his voice off, and his like voice is changing. He kind of stopped doing voiceover. He went off to like film school or whatever, but he's actually kind of doing, these cons and stuff again with the rest of the cast, which I think is nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
that's cool.
Well, the interesting thing I think with him is that he was actually like living in like Connecticut or something, so he recorded Avatar like mostly like remote, like back in the day. So he probably never did, other than maybe like the pilot sessions with most of these people. So
yeah, it's cool to have those moments together. Alrighty. So, I didn't think I could do this podcast in a row. Twice we're gonna bring up Demon Hunters, and we're gonna bring up something that I forgot to bring up the last time. So, shock horror, K-pop Demon Hunters is still doing really good, like amazingly good. Still holding songs in the top 5 of the Billboard, still in the top 5 of Netflix, which, thanks to Happy Gilmore, it's not the top 1 anymore. But, so Netflix went out of their way to point blank say they see this being their Frozen. And I'm normally one that it's like, don't milk something I don't think can't. I instantly, when I saw Demon Hunters, was like, you could make more.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, without like it feeling shoehorned.
Yeah, this is like, because you still got the Han Moon and all of that. You've got multiple things with dealing with Celine and other stuff like that. This like begged to be a cartoon, which we're gonna get there. So Netflix is considering making 2 sequels for a split-second live action until the whole world of Holy Hellfire came down on them, and they said, no, we're actually not doing that. Nope, sorry, forget that happened. X-Nate, we never said that. A musical and a show. Which, if you're gonna make the show, just like make tour hijinks. I would watch the shit out of that.
Oh, same.
The absolute shit out of that. It would basically freaking like I wouldn't even know how to describe it, but some of the funniest shit was like Rumi not letting them take a break after they just took a tour. They sat down on the couch. He's just like, why do you have our uniform? Why did you release the singer? No. Like, I would watch
Also,
the
whole thing is like you could just make a Monster of the Week too. Like have like a different like Demon Week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%. And you have Derpy and oh man, what's the bird's name? It's something like Derpy. Sussy. Like, that's your mascots right there.
Yep.
You can have them plenty. And like Bobby being there. You've got everything to make this a classic show. This is bordering on a music version of the Mighty Ducks. Does anyone remember that no one cared about after they released it, including the freaking studios? As one of the best cartoon themes in history. But yeah, that so I mentioned this. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I mentioned when I posted when I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, it was like 12 out of 10, no notes. Riot Games hates money. And we were going to talk about it before then, and I forgot. For anyone that doesn't know, there's a little group called KDA, which if you look at the font of their name, especially in their All Out albums, and then you look at Huntrix and other things, it's very clear that there was slight inspiration, but it's still its own thing. But it's just like, you're watching this and you're like, how on God's green earth did they not do this with KDA? Because like they were all over. There's hologram projector performances of this at the League World finales and all this and that and the other thing. And you listen to their music, more sounds a lot like the exact vibe that KDA, that Demon Hunters or Huntrix comes off with.
And
much.
The song I'll Show You features twice.
Absolutely. Who did stuff and now literally performs songs from Huntrix at Coachella. And so it's just, how'd you let this go? And people wonder, they decided it wasn't worth paying them enough. You had what was formerly G-Idol, now Idol, 2 of the most prolific people from there, playing Ari and Akali. You had Madison Beer being Kaisa, And then now I can't remember. No, she was Evelyn, if I remember correctly. And there was another person doing Kaisa. Either way, very talented people doing this. And you could have done this with them. You did fake backstage interviews with all this where you're like, Echo became our producer from True Damage and all this, and you were actually doing cool stuff. And now Rule 34 is just taking that and ran with it, and they do more than you've done with them ever. But anyway, so then I see this thing that got sent to me by Bree in our chat. If anyone has seen Demon Hunters and knows what the exact layout, character designs, and all this of their audiences in Demon Hunters, and then you watch this fucking AI skinwalker looking freak show that comes up, and they look exactly like the audience that they perform how it's done at, and they sing this song called Hurricane, which cadence, background music, performance, and everything sounds fucking identical to how it's done. And of all the people they picked to be a professional, well-trained, in-universe lead singer of a pop band where you have to deal with legalities and paperwork and finances, is Jinx.
What?
And this is Game Jinx. This isn't Arcane Jinx, so just
No.
bear that in mind.
No, this is domestic terrorist, loves shooting up buildings Jinx.
Yeah, bargain bin Harley Quinn Jinx.
Yeah. This went, who's our most popular characters? Throw them in an AI generator and have it write a song so it looks cool like K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh God, it's so bad.
It's egregious. I can tell by the flares you're watching it now, and you look so confused. Isn't it terrible? Doesn't Hurricane sound just like? Doesn't Hurricane sound just like it's done? Just like how it's done?
Shooting
A fucking pink box flamethrower. Yeah.
What?
It's terrible. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible.
Oh God, why did
Hurricane? Hurricane game.
Why?
It's literally how it's done. It's literally it.
They're not even trying.
No.
It's so bad.
No, child, no children.
Oh, my
Oh
Shayla.
Jesus, yeah, that's so bad.
But
Oh, God.
anyway, I had to bring that up because, oh boy, even Riot realized, hey, we done fucked. Make a cheap version and send it out. Not like our near mythical trailers we make or music videos we made for KDA or in game. No, just puke out some AI slop. The kids will love it. Anyway, so also I had to add in here that how egregious this is and how much I love this. KDA. Do you know what it is if you abbreviate K-pop Demon Hunters?
Oh,
KDH. Unletter. But anyway, it is very much its own thing. I'm just saying it's heavily inspired, and if this is what we're left with, I'm okay with it. I'm going to miss Akali because those girls' rapping and singing ability from Idol is insane, and if anyone still likes that, go listen to them because they're really freaking great. But I wanted to ask, since now we're going to be getting them, what would you guys want in theoretical sequels?
more flashbacks of Celine and
You mentioned you wanted a prequel. I think exactly what you want can be done in a sequel.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm,
I agree.
mhm.
I honestly kind of want them. In my brain, there is something about Celine that, on top of her just not accepting Rumi, that I just don't fucking like. I feel like there's shady shit involving her that she
yeah.
could be borderline the main villain of a second movie.
I could see that.
It'd be one hell of a reveal.
Because what is she gonna do when you're going to assume Rumi explained why all this was being hidden because Celine was ashamed of her.
Mm-hmm.
And her entire thing was hide our mistakes, don't let anyone know.
Well, there was like there's a fan theory based off some like concept art storyboard sketches is that Celine's the reason why Rumi doesn't have a mom.
Yeah. And the supposed way that everyone thinks is that she was trying to kill Rumi's dad and then Rumi's mom jumped in the way.
I can see that.
If she does not know that and that shit comes up and and then they have Celine try some horse shit that like the way that Rumi and them are doing the Hanmoon is not the way she says it should be done and she tries to like screw them over. I don't need another demon boy band. That is one thing.
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah.
You know.
No. I wouldn't mind them having competition of a thing where they have to listen to another K-pop group. That's perfectly fine. Like,
Yes,
still have
it's
to
actually KDA.
oh my god, I'd lose my mind. I would no, it's ADK.
It's ADK.
But yeah, Celine as a main villain, I actually would kind of like in a movie.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Then I guess when I rewatched it, I realized they actually only have Ginu and Abby die in that film. The rest of them disappear.
Yeah.
They do not kill all of the Saja boys. So that's interesting. But it would be really cool if, like, I don't know how it would lead to it, but in a third sequel movie where they're, like, handing off the reins to another hunter group, or they, like, actually seal the Hanmoon or something. That's how I'd like the third movie to end. I don't know if anyone... Yeah. But, like, you were saying, Mike, their past would be kind of cool, because there's interesting stuff with them where, like, Zoe growing up, Asian American kid, Mira having the, like, distant family. You could spend a whole second movie dealing with their past, and that could lead into shit with Celine. Past hunter groups, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore that's left to be explored.
Yeah, it could be really cool. I noticed something too. This is not dealing with the movie. That my favorite quote unquote K-pop songs are all from KDA and from Huntrix. And like I saw a bunch of TikToks where a bunch of people are like, how come my two favorite K-pop groups are legitimately fictional? And I like them 100 times more than actual K-pop groups. And then someone commented, I swear to God, I screenshotted it. Where was it? Located. Where I screenshotted it. All right. They said, yeah, honestly, kind of funny how non-K-pop companies manage to make better songs than actual companies. And then someone commented, I feel it's because they don't need to necessarily appeal to the Korean public, but can just run wild with their own creativity. It's like a certain pressure is off to make it likable instead of becoming it, and instead it becomes art as it's supposed to be. I didn't think about it that way. You're not trying to be in the little box that a lot of K-pop groups, which I fell completely down the fucking rabbit hole after this, listening to K-pop now. But, like, it is kind of a point. You do have to conform a certain way. Like, there was other stuff mentioned, too, that, like, in real life, other K-pop groups would fucking hate Huntrix with a bloody passion. Because, like, tattoos are unacceptable. Your past drama with families and shit can't be brought up. Like, generational wealth is a big no-no. But, yeah, it's cool. It's...
Man, oh, man.
Yeah, I don't
Perfect
know how you...
Blue is a cautionary tale.
Perfect.
The whole thing is like being like Rumi's a nepo baby, like the whole
Oh yeah, they would go to town on
100%. What I'm getting at is here, companies need to make more fake bands.
True.
I love them to death. I really do. Like, it all started with Powerline, and now we're here with Huntrix.
even Death Clock is was doing well for.
Yeah, Deathclaw.
I mean, gorillas.
Yeah,
Gorillas.
it's just it somehow almost always knocks it out of the park. Like almost every time it does. It's kind of insane. It's just but anyway. All right.
Shit, Husumi Nico, like virtual bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Because it's almost like it's a creative thing
Good
that you
point.
can't be in public. It's VTubing, but with bands.
Yeah.
Which essentially could be the same thing when you see what Mouse does. But okay, so everyone in the back, Tom Holland can't have a Spider-Man movie by himself. My response, I don't care. Spider-Man, the Punisher, and the Hulk will all be fighting each other to figure out who is the real bad guy in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And supposedly Charlie Cox will also be in this movie, and Michael Mando's Scorpion will also be in this movie. I've seen some set photos. It looks like the villain's going to be Mr. Negative.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Because there's a tank that has like the Inner Demon logo on it and a bunch of other stuff. Which, if you're gonna have this, Spider-Man and then two of the most angry Marvel characters we currently have, Mr. Negative would be a pretty good villain to have them sending against each other. And if anyone played Spider-Man, the PS4 game, Mr. Negative was done so well in that game.
I am so excited for that to be like if that is the case and Mr. Negative is the villain, that would be amazing.
Like, I'm just imagining how Mr. Negative would look in live action. Like, there's just visually, I think that could be like so striking.
Oh, absolutely. And again, this is Crenton doing this. Those fight scenes are going to be nuts. That choreography is going to be awesome.
Oh my god, it's gonna be nuts.
He's going to be choreographing fights with the Hulk.
That's actually insane. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I kind of want them to partially do still kind of try and figure out how to do the Punisher's intro into comics a little bit. There's going to be some shot in that movie that literally identically does the freaking
for real.
This and it's just going to be something.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, they have to.
But
I mean, it's Spider-Man versus the Hulk, which is a pretty big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm more excited that Michael Mando's actually going to be the Scorpion.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool. Yeah,
that was picture perfect casting.
Excited. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
I'm just wondering how they're gonna do the suit.
I don't know.
Because from everyone saw, villain suits always turn out good in Sony movies. Because God knows the Rhino was great. But that was not in a Marvel movie, actual Marvel movie, so they're not going to let that shit fly.
Savage.
Oh boy,
the Rhino.
That movie was fucking something else. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see Spider-Man with an actual secret identity this time.
Yeah,
he's like one of the few Marvel heroes in the MCU to actually have a secret identity.
He had one, and then it got taken away, and now he gets it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
you can also do something where you have repercussions from that spell that happened, and yeah,
absolutely. It'll be interesting to see how much time actually has passed.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, and also like he's gonna be like, fighting the Hulk and stuff. The Hulk won't even know who he is.
No, he's just gonna be some kid.
Might not even remember.
Want to say his name. He's like, "How do you know who I am?"
Yeah,
yeah, and man, I know that supposedly Zendaya is gonna be in that movie. I want him to have a different love interest. For the love of God, do Gwen.
Yeah, like it's.
I think it. I don't know if it was ever actually confirmed, but I'm pretty sure Sadie Sink is playing a version of Gwen Stacy.
Of Gwen Stacy. I swear to God, how are they allergic to having actual blondes play Gwen Stacy? How? It's a redhead every time.
Yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard, Emma Stone, and you know the saying goes, everything comes in threes.
That is the most weird tradition at all time. And yet somehow they don't have blondes playing Mary Jane.
Well, Kirsten
Well,
Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst.
Is she originally blonde?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she was blonde in Interview, because she was little baby Kristen Dunst was in Interview with a Vampire, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just used to seeing
Imagine
her
that,
red
Mr.
hair,
Poole,
I
the
guess.
10-year-old Kirsten Dunst. That's how I always remember it.
Good lord. Interview with a Vampire. And oh man, I just remembered Vampire in Brooklyn. Oh,
Oh, no.
I have that on VHS somewhere. I know.
Oh.
That and Simon Says, the Dennis Rodman action film I have on
Oh,
VHS.
jeez.
Somewhere. Where? I don't know. But, all right. So we mentioned that Amazon was doing some really cool things earlier. They're also being really stupid. Amazon is investing into Showrunner, an AI-generated streaming service. It lets people type in prompts to generate scenes or full episodes of new ideas for existing IPs. Disney and other studios are in talks to license IP for the service as well.
But why?
Use AO3, you fucking cowards.
Oh.
Why?
Just why? Fucking why?
Just
Why?
why? I tell
And
you
it's
what. That
here's
thing's
the-
going to turn into AO3. That's what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, no. But it's gonna be the most vanilla shit possible. And you know I'm right.
No,
Oh, no,
the vanilla
you're
shit's going to be
definitely right.
what gets accepted. There's going to be some rank shit that gets submitted.
Let me say, like, this thing ain't gonna make the Omegaverse.
No. But it's just like, type in prompts to generate scenes for full episodes. I'm not saying this is exactly what's going to happen, but what happens when you have a show about civil rights and you're allowing people to write in prompts for episodes?
You're just asking for trouble.
I'm just telling you what's going to happen. Like, do you realize the ball of trouble this is going to just into?
Well, no, because they're white tech bros, Brock. Like, I feel like this is self-explanatory.
To grab his white claw and go punch a fucking hole in a wall. Anyway. All right, on to something different. James Gunn got asked in an interview to exactly clarify what is canon in the DCU. James Gunn explains everything in Creature Commandos, Superman, and Peacemaker Season 2, everything shown in a previously seen on Peacemaker Season 2, and anything they talk about happening in the old DC universe in a current movie is canon. So if they don't mention it, it didn't fucking happen.
Yeah, easy enough. I really don't understand why people, especially Christian Harloff, who he gets so confused and confuzzled.
He gets in his own head a lot.
He really does.
I mean, honestly, he's just kind of a fucking dweeb.
But it's one of these things where it's like, if he says it's canon, it's canon. They're like, but what about, did he say that? No. Then why are you asking?
Oh God. Sorry. I have to just.
Oh.
Hey, we don't have to mention it. There is a white Black Panther now with blonde hair that looks a lot like Ryan Gosling. The thing happened.
They know what they're doing.
The thing happened. Kiona's looking at me rather weird. I am not joking. Look it up. There is a current white blonde Black Panther.
Okay. But like, no, that just reminded me of something too, where like, they made a new Captain
Punisher
America
Black
in the
for a day?
comics. There's a new Captain America in the
did.
comics now.
Is it? Yes, they shoot.
And they also
know.
made it so that Steve Rogers was unfrozen after 9/11
But what?
What?
in the comics.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no clue what the fuck they're doing. Apparently, like the new Captain America guy is supposed to be like so that if they ever run out of the copyright or like if they ever run out of the rights for like Steve Rogers Captain America, that they can use this new guy.
Interesting.
What is this
I
guy's
have
name?
no
Roger
clue.
Steven?
It's so weird. No.
just Daniel Bryan his name? Mine's Roger
They
Stevens.
they just rebooted the Captain America comics. So like let's see, Marvel Comics. Let me see if they have like a new thing here. It's not John Walker, it's another guy.
It's Walker Johnson.
Walker Johnson.
That would actually be a
Johnson.
pretty sick. That would actually be a pretty sick Captain America name. I'm not gonna lie. Walker Johnson would be
found
pretty fucking sick.
David Colton.
David Colton.
That's it. David
It's
Colton.
not quite
yeah.
Walker Johnson, but I'm gonna.
It's
take
not
it.
quite Walker Johnson, I have to say. Yeah, so it's like, oh man, I have
Man,
no
I
idea.
want
what
Walker
the
Johnson
fuck.
as a hero so bad now.
We got to pitch it.
We gotta.
That's what
pitch
we
it.
got to do. We got to pitch it
Yeah,
over to
yeah.
Marvel.
Yes.
Yeah, just to do it, and just give him like the
Walker
biggest
Johnson.
ads. Like he has a Rob Liefeld-esque body.
Fuck yeah. Except not on his abs, just on his ass. It needs a Rob Liefeld proportioned ass.
He stands in profile and like his entire chest is out. And I'm like,
Now you got it, I'm gone. He's got no legs either. He just skips leg day.
he has no feet.
Well,
He never has
no,
feet.
Yeah, no,
That's
he
the
has
pun with him being Walker Johnson. He's got no legs but a
He's got
giant
no
dick.
feet and no legs.
no. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Dragon Lives Again, but
He's
Bruce
a tripod.
No,
He gets it.
no, but Bruce Lee has a move. Bruce Lee's third leg. I will let you.
Oh, jeez.
Anyone who's talented, I want a fucking I want a design for Walker Johnson made. Anyone who is talented, I will PayPal you $10 for a drawing of Walker Johnson. That is not a joke. He skips leg day. He has a Rob Liefeld proportioned ass and the just biggest bulge.
God.
I will
All right.
show it on the
And
next
also,
podcast.
he has a butt chin.
Yes. No,
So-
he's got
so-
like fucking what's that character from Fairly Odd Parents?
The Crimson Chin.
The Crimson Chin, yeah.
The Crimson Chin. New Black Panther in Marvel. Why are fans pissed with a white blonde guy ruling Wakanda? Because it's a white blonde guy. Hold on a second.
The Nega Chin. Yeah, that was a thing I'm glad they stopped doing because that didn't with the evil version naming them
Oh my
Nega because you know that
God.
never sounds good.
No.
I'm glad they stopped.
Okay, so
along
it's
with
part of the
renaming
world to
Pooh.
come. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the
This
thing.
is so weird, man.
It's weird.
Okay, so it's not actually canonical, I don't think.
I don't care
But
if it's canonical. It's still a white
It's
Black
still
Black
weird.
Panther.
Yeah, what in the world?
They made the Ryan Gosling meme a real thing.
It's written by
so-
Christopher Priest? What?
Oh, that almost makes it worse.
Thought you were
Oh,
going to
You
say
know
that
what?
almost
Some
makes
things
it
should
worth
just
it.
stay on the internet.
Yeah, you're right. Like
But
Walker
why?
Johnson, as soon as he is uploaded on my Twitter for whoever draws it for me.
What in the world is happening? I don't even understand.
I don't know.
What kind of decisions are they making right now?
It got me, man. They turned the Punisher black for one day before.
Yeah, I remember them having the Punisher as an angel back in the 90s. That was weird.
Look death, baby. But all right. Anyways, moving on. New details about the live-action God of War series. Season 1 is 10 episodes. Scripture still being written. It will adapt the Norse-era games and focus on Kratos and Atreus. Game director Corey
Nice.
Barlog is actively involved, and the filming may begin in 2026 at the earliest. I saw a lot of people upset that they are not going to show the earliest games, and I'm going to add that in those earlier games, he fucks his own aunt, and he shoves women into gears to get through doors. So So
That would go really well with today's audiences, let me tell you.
let's just
yeah.
skip all the ultra violence where he's just killing civilians because he thinks it's funny, and just do the one that's like really much better written that David Jaffe hates because he hates character development.
Yeah, it actually has a plot and it actually has character growth and actually has some pathos and emotion and stuff like that actually works for a TV show as opposed to it just being a whole bunch of ultra violence with no purpose behind it, really.
Yeah, first look at Captain America.
Whatever.
Alrighty. Anyway, Sony Group Corporation and Bandai Namco have signed a strategic partnership. Sony Group Corporation acquires 2.5 of Bandai Namco Holdings. Sony Group Corporation today announced that it has signed a strategic business alliance agreement with Bandai Namco Holdings Inc. and has agreed with the existing shareholders of Bandai Namco to acquire 16 million shares of Bandai Namco held by those shareholders. Sony Bandai Namco Strategic Alliance. Sony will give 16 million shares of Bandai Namco, roughly 68 billion yen, approximately 462 million in American, giving them a 2.5 stake in Bandai Namco. Main reason behind the strategic alliance is the strength and global reach of anime and manga IP. Sony and Bandai Namco will expand their historical collaborations across games, anime, and music. Sony will assist on expanding products and services based on Bandai Namco IP. Sony and Bandai Namco will develop and produce new IP in anime and manga, joint investments for future projects, plans, supporting characters, new services, etc. I seriously doubt this has anything to do with PlayStation, like bogarting stuff. Sony is very well known for hey, give us a deal of the cut and we'll help distribute it with like they've done it with multiple comics things like overseas and manga dealers and all this and that, and they might get like DLCs or like some custom crap from Bandai Namco games, but like it's cool. I'm liking what they're actually doing where they're like, hey, we're going to give you some money to help you do stuff. We'll just get some money on the back end and we won't take anything away from anyone else. I like these versions of like business deals. We're literally actually just helping. I wish there would be more of this done.
Same.
Japan is different.
Yeah, Japan is very different. Also worth noting that Nintendo owns 1.75 of Bamco, that both Sony and Nintendo are nowhere near their top shareholders.
Yeah, because if you look at it, it's big bucks, of course, but it's still small compared to the
oh, absolutely. Like how you could buy 68 billion yen of something and be like, yeah, we're in the lower quarter.
2.5%.
2.5%. That's insane. So this isn't really news, but I just thought this was really funny. Robert Pattinson says an immigration officer recently stopped him and said, hey, you're the guy from Twilight. Why'd you stop acting? And he was like, I'm Batman.
Did he actually say it that way?
Yes,
did he actually
that's a very
go into the guy and be like,
answer.
I'm Batman?
It's so funny to me. Oh, that was really great. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Pedro Pascal, again, another one that's not news, but I just thought this was really funny. Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby were asked if they've talked about Namor appearing on Avengers Doomsday, and Pedro said every single chance she gets, no one brings it up except her.
Of course.
Oh, she's just got an eye for Namor.
Namor.
Give me Namor.
Namor.
Yes.
I'm gonna Namor give you something. This is
Namor of these nuts.
Namor of these nuts.
I have to tell you, I was watching a Iron Mouse stream where Connor was on, and I think she might have had the best "these nuts" joke ever. I don't think anything's gonna top this. Someone asked him if he's played Sea of Thieves. And then he was like, oh yeah, I played it, but I didn't stream it. And then Iron Mouse, without missing a beat, goes, see if these nuts fit in your mouth. Connor drops his headset and just fucking walks off. And then Iron Mouse goes, did he leave? Was it something I said? It's something about the innocent Snowball saying something so raunchy. That's just so fucking funny to me. But
Brock, I'm gonna have a present for you in just a sec.
God. All right, I have to ask, did we talk about the Paramount South Park deal last time?
I don't recall.
I don't think we did, and then Manfred did the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk. We're not going to get super political, but I have to. We will mention part of that because it is fucking funny. But so Paramount struck. I honestly think a lot of drugs were involved in this deal because I'm going to do the math for this, and this is fucking insane. Paramount struck a 5-year deal with the South Park creators, Trey Park and Matt Stone, for $1.5 billion. They will produce 10 episodes a year, making them getting paid $30 million an episode.
For South Park?
For South Park. I'm telling you right now, Matt and Trey walked into that room and said, we want $1.5 billion. And they went, okay. Someone just didn't actually think about the numbers, and they walked out of there going, holy fuck, they actually said yes. Like, I'm telling you that's how that happened. Because there's no way, when we just talked about how big of money pit streaming is, I like South Park. South Park's fantastic. It's some of the best well-written, well-done comedy ever. But $30 million an episode.
And none of that's going to go to improving the animation.
No, that's the best. I love it. They never do. I love it so much.
Yeah, for those who don't know how like the show is made, it's like episodes are literally done in a week
of release. Literally week of release, pretty much. It's how they stay current. It is really smart, and they keep it at what they are so that they can do it in that amount of time. It's phenomenal how they get it done. And listening to Trey and Matt talk about what their studio was like during a regular week basis making that show, it sounds like hell on earth, but it's somehow the best way possible.
Oh, before we go on to the next story, Brock, I made something special for you.
Did you draw me Walker Johnson?
Yes!
Let's see it. Let's see the reveal.
It's in the corner.
It's in the corner. It's right. Here's the thumbnail.
Oh my fucking.
I can draw for real, but here's me. Like, you're talking. I'm on my phone, like, no stylus. I was like, come on, fuck it. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
I just love the face and the eyes.
I love that how he does have no feet, but essentially his dick looks like an elephant. His whole pelvis just looks like an elephant. His hips are ears in the trunk.
No. Oh no.
And I love that.
No.
Tears. Oh my god. I have to hide now.
Walker Johnson's going to stay in the corner for the rest of the show.
Yes, Walker Johnson deserves.
Walker Johnson just deserves a mascot for zeroing out.
Mascot for zeroing out. We found our Johnson, and it's a Walker.
And it's a walking. Dear Jesus. All right. Anyway, moving on. So Clayface movie will officially follow an actor whose face is figured by a gangster. As a last resort, the actor turns to a fringe scientist for help. The experiment is a success at first, but it quickly turns horrific. Thank you. That's what I wanted the movie to be.
Yeah, good job. You did the thing.
No,
you get a gold star.
And we're keeping it grounded. Like, I like it. It's good. It's good shit.
Yes. I agree. It's very nice.
Speaking of not good shit, which there's an update to this story.
I'm gonna let you take this because I just saw the photos. I don't know what go. I don't know what. Yeah, this. Go.
Okay, well, let me just preface this. For anyone, and I can't believe this is something I have to say, and I just say on Twitter that people are shocked saying even something that's 100% AI. I'm like, no. Because first of all, if you know like anything about VFX at all, like you gotta like manually like comp that stuff in like the original footage. Like there's a bunch of things that you have to do, and this is the reason why people thinking that like generative AI is this like MacGuffin Pandora's box is like fucking bullshit. Because here's the thing about AI can work when you
it's
have
used
it
for the right thing.
Well, not even so much that. AI works because you have to like talk in computer and you have to convert it. So if you give AI like a very specific linear task or something that is like a hyper focused thing, like for example, like Spider-Verse, like when they were tracking, the different lines so that they had consistent line work, like it was specifically trained to do that one thing. If you're trying to do something that's, complicated and nuanced, a computer, for as many language and like learning and like patterns that you have it learn, it is never gonna fucking learn that because that is not how computers operate. Yep. So all of that has to be, fixed. So this whole thing, this is like, mind you, as for as much shit as people give like the special like editions and the changes Lucas has made over the years, you would still say that is arguably Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
It looks like Star Wars. It feels like Star Wars.
Yeah.
This is unrecognizable. Like, not even getting the fact that to go to the Sphere Wizard of Oz, it costs like $200 for a ticket. So just like barring that out, that you're paying $200. And by the way, in order to get more screenings in, they chopped the movie to 75 minutes. So literally, like, you're cutting the movie out. Like, it is butchered to a point where I don't think technically you could even say that this is the same movie anymore, because it isn't. By definition, it is not the same movie.
Yeah, you've transformed way too much of the original source material to legally call it the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then the whole thing of Google's sort of like, oh, this is all AI. Meanwhile, like, if people, like, how the bacon's made, and then, of course, all the shitstorm, so now all the VFX artists are getting thrown under the bus. But let me just preface this, because I just want everyone to be prepared if they haven't seen this. Brock,
they're prepared. He's right there. He's right there.
Brock, show the picture. Just show the picture, because I feel like this is self-explanatory.
Oh, did you send it? Send it?
It's the blue sky thing. I put the link. Of
hold on.
Okay,
give me a second. Sorry.
Yeah, it's in the doc.
It's in the doc.
I don't think Walker Johnson approves.
No,
Walker Johnson is not happy. Walker Johnson has grown erect, gone. He's gone
limp. He's gone limp. He needs to ask the wizard for a new dong. He needs to
ask the wizard for a new Johnson. All right, I need to get to this.
Oh dear God!
So that's a thing. That's definitely a thing.
What in the hell?
All those beautiful hand-painted backgrounds gone. I'm pretty sure, like, if you see the actual video, which I'm not sure if we can play because let's not play the copyright.
I would imagine not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, the video's just as bad.
Yeah,
if I remember to, I will put the link to the video in the comments of this the description of this podcast.
Yeah, like the video, like it might be the same shot, but part of me, I'm like, because of like the pan angle that they had to do, I am like 90% sure that is probably an AI generated Julie Garland, or they basically like rotoscoped the animation. It looks like shit.
It literally looks like he got photoshopped into a screensaver.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it does. It looks
so
like
bad.
That completely. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Like, who needs fucking framing, like, in composition, or things being the same color grade? Who needs that shit? Like, but we have realistic trees. I'm like, do you realize there's a reason why things are done? It's just like, but this is what I mean. Like, I don't think legally you could even call this the same movie.
No.
And here's the
No.
worst part. The fact that Ben Mankiewicz of TCM fame.
He could suck my Johnson. If Benny fucking thing like is film preservation, like yeah, mind you, like this is the same TCM that like 30 years ago insisted that everything had to be colorized. So like let's just like put that in the corner right there. The infamous like Turner colorizations.
Right.
Yep.
But it like here, like I love Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I love Wizard of Oz so much that I bought the 3D Blu-ray. Yes, I had have a 3D TV, and you know what? That conversion was fine. But the thing that kind of from a technical level, and I was mentioning this a bit on Blue Sky, that kind of like confused me is that
I'm
do I want to know?
Umbreon just sent me something that I'm put in the chat.
Oh God.
This is a better use of AI. Umbreon, why? Umbreon's dick is too small. Keep talking.
Oh God.
Okay, but anyway, shoot. Whoa. What? So yeah, the Wizard of Oz. So the Wizard of Oz, because this is before we have like widescreen or like crop framing. Like it's shot in 4:3, and I was just assuming that the dome has like similar like tech specs to like some of the old like dome IMAXs. So why did they just not like upscale it? It would have filled up most of the dome anyway. Like I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, just everything about that, from the price to basically sabotaging the movie, just makes the whole thing not worth it.
No, it doesn't.
No, I mean, I feel comfortable in saying that it is cultural terrorism.
Oh, 100%.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. What is a good use of AI is what Umbreon just sent me.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
That's Walker Johnson.
And the bulge is not as much. It could use improvement. But it's getting there. The first person to send me a fully colorized, fully like comic drawn photo cover, I will PayPal you. Depending on the value, it may increase how much I'll PayPal you, but I will PayPal you. I promise you that.
God.
What have I done? All right. On to
Magneto from X-Men 3 all of a sudden.
It is.
What have I done?
What have I done? So on to the other, where we actually have a decent amount of stuff.
Yeah.
So, hey, me and Kiona have talked a bit about how a certain Johnson, not Walker Johnson,
Not Walker Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, is off peeing in bottles somewhere, being unimportant. And he, had to be involved in this John Cena storyline where they had to have him be had to have
Give
him
me
be
your
heel.
soul, Cody Rhodes.
Give me your soul, Cody Rhodes. And by the way, I don't even watch SummerSlam. That match that Cody and John had is the match that they should have had at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That would have made me happy at the end of that night. Anyway, but and also that intro we had with Dusty's voice.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking immaculate, that skull helmet. Anyway, so in the SmackDown before that, John Cena had some choice words that made me very happy.
Mm-hmm.
The people that were supposed to be on my team left, and they left me alone to pretend to be something I'm not.
That seems like a shoot.
Yeah, it's almost like John Cena didn't like being a heel when he was forced to do it in a way that no one knew how to write.
In his the final like few shows that he's got left, and he's forced to be this ridiculous heel character that
but
you could tell he wasn't really into it at all.
In hindsight, what's great? We got to find out that him being heel would be shit in his very last thing. We got to see that it wouldn't have worked before. And now that babyface pop when his Tron came the true colors and he came running out celebrating with Stu. Oh, so good. But yeah. And also apparently WWE and Travis Scott had a quote unquote falling
out.
Sure.
Is the main reason why he's not showing up. Also, John Cena had a line that the only platinum rapper that's ever whooped your ass is me.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great fucking line. Because those people forget he has a platinum record.
That's
His
right.
only record is platinum. That was such a mess. We have that
It really
freaking
was.
string bean doofus in the middle of WrestleMania.
Like, why?
And Cody confirmed that he did pop his eardrum too.
Jesus.
Confirmed that in an interview. But all right, yeah. It was very nice to see John turn face, but that was so one thing that I kind of wanted to talk about because I think it's gonna lead to stupid shit. YouTube is now rolling out AI in the use of the US to detect if a user is actually 18. It ignores the stated age and applies restrictions if the users are suspected to be teens. So if you are miscorrectingly accused of being a teen, you can get all your shit age restricted. They're also going to be rolling out in the near future, I can't remember what it's all on, but it's on Spotify and I think it's on YouTube, actual ID verification submitted to use it. Because, YouTube's never been hacked before, so that wouldn't be a bad thing. I'm all for protecting people from seeing things and kids, but that's your fucking parents' job. I should need to upload my ID to a server for a paid thing because you can't parent your children.
This.
And you don't actually want to police YouTube and take out content farms.
Yeah. You're not using it for actual reasons. That is authoritarian horseshit.
Mm-hmm.
Actual authoritarianism. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, it is.
You should not need to enter your ID for shit like that.
Nope.
I'm sorry. With the amount of how much shit gets hacked now, you should not need to have your actual fucking photo ID entered into something. No. Sorry. But, yeah. I'm glad that I'm not crazy, because there's some other people I talked to who were like, well, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah.
Think about the snowball effect that could cause.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. All right. This is a smaller little story, but I thought it was really cool. Our Lady Peace, the band behind Chris Benoit's theme, has released an updated version of the song, and all the proceeds will be donated to charity for anyone that buys or downloads it.
Aw, that's nice.
They had a really big concert where they're like, we haven't played this song in over a decade, but I'm done with it. We're taking this fucking song back, and it's going to be made for something good. And then they started playing whatever. I was just like, that, like, I know it sucks to say now, but I was a fucking giant fan of Chris Benoit's when he was a wrestler. Loved him to death, and then that all happened, and
didn't he and Bret Hart have the tribute match for Owen?
Did they? They very well could have. They very well could have. I wouldn't have doubted it whatsoever.
I think it was them. I think it was him and Benoit, and I think that was one of my favorite matches when I first saw it. That was like ages ago.
Okay, I also have to ask, because I'm an American moron, did anyone else see his name before hearing it pronounced and think his name was Chris Benoit?
Oh, I absolutely thought so. Yeah, I remember.
Y'all French Canadians are ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know where Benoit comes out of there.
Benoit.
But we have bologna and Colonel spelt the way that they are, so I can't say much.
Yeah, Bologna.
And Bologna.
Bologna and Colonel.
Colonel. This I thought was really fucking funny. So, instead of towels and toiletries, guests at one Eastport hotel in China helped themselves to a bunch of 9080 360 DSs and RTX 5070s.
That's hilarious.
While the concept of an Eastport hotel might be totally alien to US and European gamers, they're hugely popular in China, with millions of customers enjoying day-long gaming sessions on high-end PCs and comfort. But for a couple of guests at one hotel, it wasn't a gaming holiday they were after. They helped themselves with expensive CPU and game graphics cards in their rigs. According to the post on Reddit, user Zyclos Salad 290, where footage of a hotel's owner shows several gaming PCs semi-disassembled and a for free central processor and GPU. The guests, thieves, brought tools to remove the Ryzen 790s and the GeForce RTX 5070s from
Now,
three
why
of
the
the
hell
four
didn't
gaming
I think
rigs.
of that?
Yeah, and they left some Logitech keyboards, but they also left with Logitech keyboards, but left everything else behind. It provides a rough translation of the owner's commentary on the video. This guy translated it. Oh my god, the guys who checked in a few days ago just left. I messaged the WeChat asking if they had broken anything, only to find out they blocked me. Right then, I knew something was wrong.
Incredible.
How did you not think this was going to happen at some point? Are we kidding me right now? You leave high-end, multi-$1,000 PCs just in rooms and they aren't going to steal parts? What are we doing? All right, anyway, on from some weird news to some less weird news. I quote this one, Pikachu almost had huge knockers.
Less
pardon?
weird news, eh?
Apparently, they were worried that the creature was too cute for the American market. For a
Sure.
long time, there's been a rumor kicking around in the Pokemon community that when the franchise was being localized for an American market, they briefly considered giving Pikachu a pair of Double D fun bags. Of course, fans claim that the rumor was ridiculous, likely based on a mistranslation of the word chest. However, Japanese outlet GameSpark recently dug through some old interviews with the Pokemon Company's CEO Ishihara, I'm just going to say, and discovered that, yes,
Ishihara, yeah.
Ishihara, yes, they really did consider giving Pikachu a pair of Flappy Slappies. When I first showed Pokemon to them, they told me it was too cute. The staff of Nintendo America then suggested their own designs for the characters, Ishihara explained. So, for example, Pikachu was changed into a character shaped like a tabby cat with huge breasts. When asked if the design resembled those girls who do Pikachu cosplays at anime conventions, he affirmed, yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Unfortunately for fans, these original drawings are lost media, though I'm going to guess you won't have to search the internet for long to find something similar.
As in 4chan.
Slappies. Good lord.
When I tell you I am at the house, at the wedding, just going through Twitter, waiting for the ceremony and our pictures to start, and I see this post on Twitter going, Pikachu almost had huge knockers. What?
You know, that would have made that one scene in that one Pokemon movie where Pikachu talks to Ash so much weirder.
They could have
Oh god.
had it in that same episode where James gets his inflatable tits that he goes on the beach with. Japan is weird. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Japan is weird. Dear
See,
jeez.
Americans and Japanese, we're not so different after all.
No, we all like boobs.
I mean,
All right,
fair.
boobs. They're nice.
Oops.
Telling you, I don't know. I'd leave the house if I had a pair of them. Anyway, we're.
If I was only endowed like Walker Johnson.
Walker Johnson.
Let me tell you, yeah, Brock, it's pain. Like, let me just tell you, it's just like boobs. Like, just
I've
imagine
heard
like
this.
having like a big Walker, yes, Johnson. Just imagine that bitch like just slapping all the time.
You know, with how endowed I am, I've got quite the Walker Johnson
I don't even
myself.
have to imagine it.
I don't have to imagine it. I gotta walk
I
around with
live
a
that
tire iron
truth
all
every
day
single
long.
day, let me tell you.
Yeah, curse you, Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
It's gonna burn this city.
God. Does anyone else have anything, or do we want to end on Pikachu with giant tits?
Let's just
No,
end it
let's
there.
bring back
I don't think
our
we're ever going
buddy
to top
Walker
it.
Johnson.
Walker Johnson.
Take us out, Walker Johnson.
Now that's the character I have to come up with the voice for, and then create an intro, an outro for Walker Johnson. Give me some time. I'll come up with a voice. What? I don't know, but I'll come up with something.
Give him the Batman voice. I'm Walker Johnson. My dick's so huge.
Part of me thinks that because his dick is big, he would have to have a high-pitched voice for no reason. Like, hey guys, we're just gonna come out here and I'm gonna tell you about America. Back in the day when he just became a Homestar Runner character. That's all he is.
Oh my god, you're right.
I can go higher. Hold on. Higher. I can go higher. Hold on. He was like, my name is Walker.
No.
You sound like if Minnie Mouse just took helium.
Just imagine before I hit puberty, that's what my voice used to sound like all the time.
If you wanna walk on your Johnson, many of you. All right, everyone, where can they find you? Kiona, where can everyone find you?
Do they want to find us?
You can find me
If
just
they want
walking my
to.
Johnson.
What am I doing?
Oh, Neoplasmic24 on Twitter, Neoplasmic81 on Instagram and Threads, also on Blue Sky and Twitch. Just good old Neoplasmic walking his Johnson anyway.
This is what happens when I take a break from the podcast for a week and I'm allowed to think. Bree, where can everyone find you?
Do they want to find me? Do they?
No.
Do they? Anyway, you can find me at crazylemur.beastguys.social. Also on Instagram at lemurs1. Latest episode of Late Crap is out, featuring 1980s The Apple with my new Lord and Savior, Mo Jesus. So please watch and listen to us like suffer through like bad disco and like hot pants.
Mike, where can everyone find you?
You guys can find me on various social media sites at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterboxd.com/Coach K42. And you can follow Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and Blue Sky at Renegade. I can't.
Bree has successfully derailed the podcast yet again. This is only like the 12th time that's happened.
I just need to learn to not say what I'm thinking.
You can also find us on YouTube on Podchaser. Consider supporting our page. Consider supporting our Patreon at patreon.com/Renegade Pop Culture. Just do all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. And last but not least,
I can't. I'm gonna die now. Okay, bye everyone. Bye.
just cut the show. You know where you can find us.
Oh,
You can find
RenegadePopCulture.com, everybody.
You escaped, so
RenegadePopCulture.com.
do we.
You can find me.
I'm actually like fucking crying. Oh my god.
You can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero, mainly on Twitch and YouTube. You can find me if you give. God damn it! If you're interested in Ghost of Walker, if you're interested in Ghost of Yote, I'm doing a digital deluxe edition giveaway on October 3rd at midnight. In order to enter, you have to be subscribed and watching. Yes, Manny, I'm talking about you. Otherwise, you are going to have to deal with Walker's Johnson.
Manny, walk your Johnson.
If you're interested, be subscribed and watching. It's the same Instagram as my Twitch. I can't talk. If you're interested in my Instagram, you're not going to find Walker Johnson there. You're going to find my cosplays, not of Walker Johnson, and any of my convention stuff there. This is.
Please cosplay that.
Yes, cosplay Walker Johnson. We need it.
Get like a Wish Captain America suit and just stuff it. Like how girls stuff their bras. Just stuff it down there.
I am insulted that you think I would need to stuff that suit. Goodbye, everyone.